Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, thank you for coming in my YouTube video. Okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Najla Tiara Fatma with student ID number 13016210025. I'm studying at first year student in State University of Jakarta, majoring mathematics education. Today, I want to discuss about unit of metric length. Talking about unit of length, of course, we know that metric system. What is the metric system? The metric system can be defined as a system of measurement that uses the liter, meter, and gram as base unit of metric length or distance, capacity or volume, and weight or mass respectively. To measure large or small quantities, we use unit derived from the metric units. In the metric system, we will learn the units of metric length, which is our main topic. The metric system has three main units, namely meter to measure the length, kilogram to measure the mass, and seconds to measure times. And now, I will discuss about unit of metric length. In the metric system, the SI, unit international, for unit of length is a meter, which is defined as follows. The metric length of the path that is traveled by light in a vacuum within 1/299792458 seconds. Some of other units also include kilometer, nanometer, millimeter, centimeter, meter, and decimeter. For understanding how big the metric units are, please look at this. This is a credit card. A millimeter is about the thickness of a plastic ID card or credit card. This is a very small measurement. This is a picture of fingernail. A fingernail is about 1 centimeter wide. When we have 10 millimeters, it can be called a centimeter. So, 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeter. We can use millimeter or centimeter to measure how tall we are or how wide a table is, but what units of length can we use to measure the length of a football field? Yes, to measure the length of a football field, it is better to use meters. I have a guitar, and the length of this guitar is about a meter. In the unit of metric length, a meter is equals to 100 centimeters. Meters can also be used to measure the length of a house or the size of a playground. And because a centimeter is 10 millimeters, so a meter is equals to 1000 millimeters. Next, we can look this picture. Yes, it is a road. When we need to get from one place to another, we measure the distance using kilometers. The distance from one city to another, or how far a plane travels, can be measured using kilometers. A kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So, we can conclude that 10 millimeters equals to a centimeters, 100 centimeters equals to a meter, 1000 meters equals to a kilometer. For more details, let's see the following image. The unit of metric length is measured in meters. The unit is denoted by the alphabet M. Look at the picture. The base unit is M, and we add deca, hecto, and kilo to measure large unit by successively multiplying by 10, and deci, centi, and milli successively dividing by 10 to measure smaller length. Based on the picture, every step down one ladder is multiplied by 10, and every step up one ladder is dividing by 10. Okay, this is kilo for kilometer or km, deca for decameter or dam, hecto for hectometer or hm, meter or m, deci for decimeter or dm, centi for centimeter or cm, and milli for millimeter or mm. For the example, number 1, we have 3 meters equals how many centimeters? Well, 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So, we have 3 100 to 100 to 100, and whenever we go from meters to centimeters, we multiply by 100. So, 3 meters equals 300 centimeters. Next, we have 8 meters equals how many centimeters? So, again meter to centimeter, multiply by 100. Each one of these meter is 100 centimeter, and we have 8 of them. So, let's multiply, and we get 8 times 100 equals 100 centimeters. Number 3, 10 kilometers equals how many meters? Well, in 1 kilometer, there's 1000 meters, and we have 10 of them too. So 1,000 times. So when we go kilometers to meter, we multiply by 1,000. Number 4, 300 centimeter equals how many meters? Well, each meter there 100 centimeters. So we need to take that 300 and split it into groups of 100. Each one of those groups of 100 equals a meter. So we need to do 300 divided it into groups of 100 of meter there, and we end up with 3. So centimeter to meter divided by 100. Number 5, millimeter to centimeter. So there are 10 millimeter in every centimeter. So we need to divide it by 10. So 20 divided by 10 gives us 2 centimeter. So millimeters to centimeters divided by 10. The last number is a number 6. 5000 millimeters equals how many meters? Well, there's 1000 millimeters in every meter. So we need to split that 5000 into groups of 1000. Each one of these 1000 is 1 meter. So millimeter to meters divided by 1000, and we get 5 meters. So, the number of 6, the answer is 5 meters. Alright, so there you have it. There are some basic conversions within metric unit of length, specifically millimeters, centimeters, meters, and kilometers. Okay, today until here our discussion. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you again. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.